Okay, so we're back again, and today we had a Mario Kart Wii tournament, races, extravaganza. Okay, let's bring you up to speed. Last week, this time, on Twitter, all the friends we knew that talked to Master Star back then when we knew he was still alive, we all got together on Twitter and spoke that we wanted to do this Mario Kart marathon tournament race for fun kind of thing. I wanted to say stream for that's not stream charity. I don't know. It's not charity, but I felt like I wanted to say that. But just kind of tournament with friends, just race with friends on Skype, talk about Mario Kart Wii and racing. That's it. But for this event, I wanted to record it because, well, nobody was going to record it. But the one thing is that it's 2 hours long, so I had to take out some things out, which I only took out the things that were disconnected footage because there was a time, maybe like in the middle of the whole entire thing, we're just getting disconnected all the time. So, yeah, so I took that out of the footage, and the whole thing's about maybe like an hour and 30 minutes, 40, so don't expect too much to be cut out. Now, the whole entire video I made has no commentary whatsoever, only at the beginning of the video, which is me talking, saying, like, rest in peace, Master Star, and some other things. And I added his icon, the very last icon we know, in general, that he's ever made. Not his only, the last one he's ever made, which was this 3D, Super Mario 3D Land, Tanuki Suit statue guy thing. He was really anticipating that game, or I think he was playing it maybe at the time. It feels like he was, and that was his icon, and it said Winglow on it. So I got that from his Twitter bio, and I just put it onto the video to show who he was and stuff. Now, if you want to know who he is, you can go to his YouTube channel, which shows only one video. And it was part 1 of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. He has done past Let's Plays, but he's just deleted them and redo them again. He's like Angels, so I don't know. Ooh, sorry. And bathroom. Ooh, that was a weird one. Now, I want to say is that I added his icon at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video. Now, the whole entire video, it's just Mario Kart Wii playing music and all that stuff. I also added a very sad song-like kind of thing from Sonic the Hedgehog games, which is Shadow the Hedgehog basically. But it's a loop of a song that's not noticeable, but it's there just so I can have something that feels kind of sad because I don't want it to be too happy. Like, oh my God, happy days. He's not here anymore. But no, I don't want it to say like that. I want it to be kind of sad, but cheerful that we still remember him. He's a really good friend, and prayers to his family, how they are. Because, like I said, if you go watch the episode of Vlog, maybe like a couple days ago, I talked about Master Star 101. Anyways, that's kind of wanted to point out. Now, the whole entire video, like I said, it's 2 hours, so I don't even know what channel I'm uploading it to. I don't. So, I might upload it multiple times on this channel, possibly this channel, and Exceeding Shadow 64 or Keyblade Master Shadow. I'm not too sure. Maybe I can upload it to Sovereign. I don't know. I just gotta figure out ideas. I mean, I know I have Exceeding Wolf's account, but I mean, I don't touch it because I have no right to even use it. But I only use it. I only see it to just manage his account, see if he gets any new inbox things, even though he really doesn't. He does maybe like 1 or twice a month or something like that. I don't know. Sounds like a period. But something like that. Now, I just want to say, we're going to miss you, Winglow. We really do, man. Even though you're sometimes annoying, honestly, we do miss you from your jokes and your comedy and just how young you were and how spunky, like, to you weren't informed in so many things that it just sounds new, I guess. Like, we could tell you that a game from the Super Nintendo days you won't know anything about. You'll keep talking about it for like a year if it's like a let's play, with, for example, Kiriko's Uprising. No. That's. I want to say like a Sugar Conroy thing because everybody watches Sugar Conroy or just wants to know what he's doing. Here's one. Super Mario 64 DS. Let's say he just started it and you're watching it, and Master Star, you would just keep talking about it for like as long as the LP keeps going, and even when it's done, you're gonna keep talking about it until the next Let's Play comes out, and you're still gonna be talking about that one until for maybe a year from now. And like you bother us in that kind of way, but it's a way that makes us laugh because you can like dish out some kind of comedy, which is fine. Now, I remember Master Star, like he told me a specific. This is something I don't think I ever told anyone. Once Master Star, okay, here you go. Let's try it again. Kyle's Crazy was Let's Playing at the time when he asked me this question, Back to the Future on a Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay? He asked me at the time, he had like 500 Wii points or something at the time, and he said, maybe I should get Back to the Future on a Nintendo Entertainment System because I just cannot decide what to get. And he was looking for it on the Wii Shop, and sorry if I keep doing this, it's something my nose is bothering. Sorry. Back to the story. So he was looking for it on the Wii Shop. Okay, sorry, itchy leg. Looking for it in the Wii Shop, and he just could not find it. And he didn't tell me because I was actually talking to him on Skype when he was doing it. I don't even know what I was doing at the time, honestly. And he told me, "Hey, Shadow or Hervin, I don't know which one he said. Where I can't find Back to the Future, the NES game, like the movie game, whatever. It's like how's Crazy Let's Playing this? How is that possible?" And for some reason, when I told him the answer to his question, for some reason he just could not believe it. So I told him, Master Star, Kyle's Crazy actually owns the game on his actual original Nintendo, like hard copy cartridge thing. And he's like, "What? No way? How? Like, isn't that like super hard to find?" And I was just like laughing because it's not hard. It's not that hard to find, but it is a little uncommon. A little, not too rare, not too uncommon, but it's there. It's a little hard to find. And for some reason, it just blew his mind that the game was not on the NES Virtual Console. He believes all the games ever was supposed to be on there for some reason. And I just pointed out, telling him, "Hey, where's Earthbound?" And I think I told him like an example, like Earthbound or Conker's Bad Fur Day or something like that. And he told me a question. He told me the answer, like, "Oh, we're just waiting until Nintendo releases them." Yeah, Earthbound eventually did get released, but on a new console, Wii U, 3 years later. Or 2.5 years later. Or maybe even just 2 years later. On the Wii U. Conker's Bad Fur Day, it's never coming, but because Rare with Microsoft and all that shit. But still. Master Star was just kind of that person, and like he's just a kid, a young kid that's he doesn't know much, but he likes to know things, and the way he does it's just a comedy-like way. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today. But the last thing I want to talk about today's vlog is that today I was on eBay, and I was looking up one more game to buy, and because I was like on eBay you can watch auctions, so that's what I do. I don't bid whatsoever until the very last moment, because if I bid now, let's say let's say I see a copy of what's the game I already have? Metroid Prime. Let's say I see a copy of Metroid Prime 2, which I do want though, by the way. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for GameCube. Let's say I saw the copy of Metroid Prime 2, and let's say 2 people already bid on it, and it's like $2 or $3, and then plus the shipping, or maybe it's free shipping. I don't know. I won't bid on it until the last minute on it, the very last minute, because everyone, and I mean everyone, is just jumping in, bidding at the last moment as well. Because let's say my friend Connor, or DBZ, let's say both of them, let's say they both bidded before in the past on that game. And I'm just there watching it until it gets closer to the end of the bid, or auction, I should say. And let's say Connor bid $1, and then DBZ bid another $1 to make it to $2, so he's bidding now $2 for it. You know, like the higher it goes, yeah, you understand. So, So let's say nobody else was going to get it, and DBZ is about to win, waiting for that last moment, and Connor for some reason has no money. Just to say that he has no money. He's like, oh my god, no $1, that's all I got. Let's say it's free shipping too, and DBZ is just like waiting for the countdown to be over, hoping nobody else comes in. I'm that random person that's somehow still watching the auction, bids in the last minute. Like, I bid at the last 15 seconds of the auction. I refresh the page just in case, even though it does it for you all the time. I refresh it in case, and then, like, right when it gets to 10 seconds, I start doing it. I just start doing it. I press place bid, like a specific number, would say $3 would be the next affordable price to say you're now the highest bidder right now. So I click on the next, like, higher, like, next bid number or something like that, or whatever. So I click it, and it becomes $3. And DBZ like, oh my god, it's like shocked. It's like, oh my god, no! There's like 5 seconds left! And I don't have time to do it. Because, you know, it's really, you have to do kind of fast. And, bam. That's how I do it. That's literally how I do it. But sometimes but it's just because, look, there's 2 ways I do it. I just want to point out. There's 2 ways I do it. If there's only like maybe 1 or 2 bidders, I do it like that. But if there's like 6 to 7 to 10 bidders, I don't even want to look at the auction anymore. But if the game is so low and no one's even paying attention to it for some reason, I do watch it, but I start trying to bid in the 30 section part, because there's only 2 bidders on the little smaller one, and then there are like 9 other bidders on the bigger one, which could be, let's say, I hate deciding what to pick. Let's just say, Sonic Unleashed for the 360. And there's that game, and I wanted to get it, but, you know, there's 9 other people watching it and probably bidding, so let's say the game bidder thing was like $4, and then at the last moment it goes up to like $12. Like, that's how crazy that things could be. So that's why I always like watching the little mini bids and games that's not as popular on eBay. That's just how I do it. In case anyone was wondering. Now, how long is this video before I keep talking? Okay, it's 14 minutes, so I'm gonna just tell you that today on eBay, I actually bought Shenmue 2 for the Xbox, the original Xbox. Now you're probably saying, awesome, congratulations, thank you. True. Now you might be also saying, Shadow, you start the video multiple times pointing in corners of your room, and when you point to the camera to this side of the room, you never see an original Xbox anywhere. So you're probably saying, Shadow, how are you going to play the original Xbox game? Well, I do have an original Xbox. It's actually under my bed. It is. But the thing is, Shenmue 2 is backwards compatible on the Xbox 360. Now, the one thing I super hate about the 360, one of its many features I hate, why is it limited to the backwards compatibility of original Xbox games? Why? I don't know why. Like, what does Xbox 360 have to lose for making all their backwards compatible games work on the 360? I mean, why is there only selected ones? Like, I have one game, only one. Well, I have actually three, but the other two I actually want the GameCube version for. But anyways, only one game I actually own, which is not available on any other console, cannot be played on my Xbox 360. The only game I have that can't be played on it is Star Wars Obi-Wan. That's the game. That's what it's called. Star Wars Obi-Wan. I loved playing that game all the time. But I can't play it backwards compatibility on the original on 360, which pisses me off. But every other game I have, except for the two other ones I want or have, does not work backwards compatibility on the 360. Why is it only selected games? I don't get that at all. I don't get it at all. So I got Shenmue 2. Now, I want to tell you that Shenmue 2, I got it for $3. Free shipping. And it was actually buy it now. The thing with Shenmue 2 is that I wasn't sure if I wanted it because this is the reason. Well, two big reasons. One, I haven't played, or I don't even own yet, the original Shenmue, which is only on Dreamcast, which is like 3 or 4 discs for it. Which, I'm not that kind of person that likes having those many multiple discs, because if you lose one disc of those, you can't play the whole entire game. Which, I know during that era, did that a lot, like especially with the PlayStation 1 games, but I just hated that, how that is. Like Shenmue, I kind of wish they made it into an HD remake or re-released it for like Xbox Live Arcade or Wii Virtual Console or Wii U Virtual Console or something like that. I don't know. One day if they do that, I will get it. But I don't know what the Dreamcast is. But anyways, so that was a big number one. Now number two, it's actually the game itself. Sort of. I got the game without the case or without the manual. And if you know me, and if you don't know me, I have many cases of games I like keeping and having and collecting. Now I want to point out, I do have some loose games for discs, but I hate that they're loose. I kind of wish I had the case for it, but I don't. I'm glad I'm getting Shenmue 2, by the way, but I'm that kind of person that nitpicks about that kind of thing that I wish I had the case for. But seriously, Shenmue 2, I just don't know much of. I mean, I saw a Let's Play of it by Dubs Des, and just because it was a Dreamcast game, I was supporting it all the time. Same with Choo Choo Rocket, and I love Choo Choo Rocket a lot, so I got Choo Choo Rocket for my Dreamcast. I actually have it over there. It's like the 5th, 6th game down. And then I only see part 1 of one Let's Play of SK Armageddon Psychotic Hunter, therefore there in the Polar Bear, of part 1 of Shenmue 2, which I know the Xbox version has like everything already in it, like Game of the Year and all DLCs or something like that. I don't know, whatever it has on there. On the Xbox version, because we never got it for the Dreamcast. Because for the Dreamcast, we could have gotten all that stuff anyways, but like all that extra stuff for like online stuff. But the Dreamcast version was only released everywhere else except for North America, which is USA and Canada. So I'm expecting Shenmue 2. I'm not sure how I'm expecting it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get like a free case, like a DVD case, or a Blu-ray case, because I remember how I got D-Blob for the Wii. I got it for a Blu-ray case when I got on eBay too for like $5. And I had the original case too for it, but I already had the original case from one of my friends, because I did one of the game anyways. So now I have to find the case for Shenmue 2, which is going to be really hard, because it's an Xbox game. Xbox original case games you can't really find, especially if it's original artwork. I'm fine if it doesn't have the manual, but it's going to bother me anyways. Now, I'm pretty sure this vlog is long enough, probably like 20 minutes, so let me check. Yes, I was right, 21 minutes. Anyways, that's it for today. That's all I wanted to talk about. Now, for the rest of the day, I'm, I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm actually kind of tired. Tomorrow's Monday, so tomorrow's Monday, so I might get that Star Wars game, which I talked about in, like, one of the past vlogs this week. Or, I mean, last week or something. Hey, look, Ginger! Just sleeping right there. Okay, anyways, I'll see you guys for tomorrow's episode, which I don't know what we're going to talk about or do. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment below. And if you want to, you can add me on Twitter on Exceeding Shadow. You can add me in your circles on Google+. I don't get how that really works. And subscribe to my main channel, Exceeding Shadow, and this channel, of course. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's episode, where I might play Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow, right? Deuces! Alright, hello everyone. My name is Exceeding Shadow, but you know that already. Now today I'm going to hurry up and sum up yesterday's vlog, because today is actually the next day. Yesterday I was just getting ready to go to work and play Resident Evil 5, sorry. And that's really it. And Anthony came over because he had no ride today, so he came to my house for a little while, hanged out, watched me play Resident Evil 5. And from that point on, I just watched the rest of Season 1 for Scooby-Doo, and more Digimon with my niece. And that's really it. And I was just thinking about today, and that's about it. But anyways, I just wanted to fill you guys in really fast, because I'm actually going to my job right now, which I'll tell you tomorrow's vlog, so I'll see you guys then, alright? I know it's very, very short, so anyways, tell you guys how it is tomorrow, okay? Deuces. Look at that, it's my hand, and I'm doing stuff. Anyways, look at my screen! It's Metal Slug 2, if you could barely see it. Why is it paused? Nope. Hold on. Okay. Metal Slug 2. Until it gets to the damn thing, which is pressing buttons. Neo Geo! Anyways. Hello everyone, my name is 16 Shadow, and I want to talk about today. Yeah. Anyways, today I played Metal Slug 2. I beat Metal Slug 2, and I loved the game. It was really great. I already played the first one before in the past with the Mr. D64, but this one was just good. The they referenced a movie thing at the end of the game, which it's like one of my favorite movies. I would just sum it up in a way. At the very end of the game, well, okay, if you don't know what Metal Slug is, it's a side-scroller shoot 'em up, and you're killing Nazis, basically. That's what it is. Oh, it's 8-bit too, or something like that. 16-bit? Let's go 16-bit. So, at the end of the game, for some reason, I was starting to see aliens, and then at the very last mission, all the way to the end, aliens was with the Nazis, but then the aliens betrayed the Nazis and started killing everything. So here comes references parts. Imagine a mothership floating in the sky try to kill me with a laser just straight below, trying to kill me. Just it doesn't shoot any angle, just down. While it's releasing its alien friends. And if I don't kill all of them, yeah, they can kill me, or they fly away trying to kill like these pilots. While there's also people trying to on the ground, which is also Nazis, trying to help me kill the mothership. So, what happens when I beat it? Well, this is where the reference comes in, because I didn't notice until that part. When you beat the mothership, it's going to do one more blast. Just one more. A random stranger airplane guy comes in, flying in, right when that mothership is about to shoot its laser. The guy goes directly into it, killing himself, blowing up his airplane while killing them. So, what does that reference? Independence Day, the movie. Independence Day came out in like 1997, 8. Not too sure in the year. And that movie was a great, fantastic movie. It was so successful. So successful. Everyone knows about the movie. It's been played on several networks on TV. I can't say it's on Netflix, but it's like one of those movies that everyone has to see once. All the time. Ever. And I seen that movie as a kid, I seen it as a teen, seen it as an adult, which was like literally last July, because during every year in Independence Week, or also Day, they play the movie Independence Day, starring Will Smith, and I can't remember the other guy's name. The guy from Jurassic Park. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. But, like, damn. That movie was still great. And this really, really did show maybe when this game came out, they were also expecting, or maybe we'd already seen Independence Day and just give them an idea, which I really liked this game. It was probably good. And I really want to play maybe Metal Slug 3, also X, which I heard is a bit different than this, even though it's like the same game or something like that. I don't know. 3 through 6. You're probably saying, what? But Shadow, why not 7? I actually already played 7, but I don't remember if there was any specific theme, but I don't know. But I want to see if the 3 through 6 has any kind of themes, or if X is different at all, or something. I don't know. But I really like Metal Slug 2. Oh, and if you want to know, I was playing on the Metal Slug Anthology collection on the Wii. There's also PS2, PSP. Yeah, that was it, I think. Released, and I know the PSP version has more extras, as in downloadable music and themes, but that's about it. But the PSP, I know it's the worst because of the frame rate and I guess lag issues. But if you just want to play the game without the free music or anything like that, the Wii version's the best. But the one thing that does piss me off, because the Wii version lacks this, is it doesn't have classic controller activity. So you can't put in your classic controller and play this. Neither your classic controller Pro. You have to have a GameCube controller if you want to even have the option to throw a bomb, because I had no option to throw a bomb. Here's my Wii remote. Let me show you. Here's my Wii remote. The D-pad is directional pad that just moves around. You move, right? That one button is your shoot button. The 2 button is your jump button. The start button is for some reason minus, and if you get a game over and it says you want to continue, you just press start, and it tells you what character to pick. You press A, which is so weird. And then if you're not playing the game, you're like on the main menu or something, then you have to play it like this, like an actual Wii, controller, like Wii remote, like TV remote, like not pointing, but move around and press A, and I don't know why they did that, but it's a little weird. Sorry. So this game is great, I gotta say. Now I want to talk about today. Today in the morning, I worked for the first time at Dollar Tree. I had a job before, so. Today I was really afraid when I woke up. I was feeling cold because I was nervous mostly. I was just super scared in general. But I didn't really show it to my family. I just tried to just give it to myself like high hopes to just try. I only ate like a muffin, a little bit of coffee, and then Tang orange juice just to eat something and then go to work. I went to work at 8 because I thought which is true by the way, but this is what I was thinking, and it's gonna be true anyways. The manager told me to come in at 9, so I said maybe I can get there before. And I didn't realize that apparently I was supposed to be there at 7. What? So this is what happened. The manager kept telling me to come in at 9. Why 9? I don't know why 9. Just 9. So, oops. I mean, you told me to come at 9, and he says he was probably sure he did, because apparently there was some other, I don't want to say newbies, other people working there for the first time today, that came in about 8-ish, like I did, 8-ish to 9, so he kind of expected that in a way, because he didn't realize that he was telling everyone to come at that time, because it literally actually does come open at 7. Which, now I have to, actually know that, because it's like going back to school again. I go to work at 7. Yay! Anyways, I thought it was just pretty interesting. Today, I didn't have a hard time. I mean, in the very beginning, I was just scared to know what to do. They put me to stocking first, and to put me to the toy section, which was only 2 other people, which was Shay and Isarelli. Sorry. And it wasn't too hard once I started getting the flow of it, after maybe the first 2 to 3 hours. I was just scared. I didn't know what to do. I was just relying on them for a while. I was just trying to learn things, so I won't be like pesky or bothering some. So I did. After maybe 10 o'clock-ish, I was starting to learn how to do it myself, other than like little other things that just weren't that important, but it was kind of but I just didn't know it because they didn't really teach me it. But like unboxing, stacking, knowing where they are, how to crush the boxes, where to put the boxes, how many boxes you have, the average time, how many do you have to get to do like a specific amount of hour. I understood that stuff now. That took me like a little while, but after a while I started to get the hang of it. so much that I didn't pay attention to time, and apparently I had to schedule one break. Oh man, that was one of the things. Sorry, I'll mess with that later. One break and one lunchtime. They told me I had to use both, so I put my break at 12. Just because, really, I mean, I wasn't tired yet. And then it was only like 11 minutes, which is fine. And then from my lunch, I actually did my lunch like 1 hour before I actually get off. Now, the reason why you're probably asking, but Shadow, weren't you hungry at all? No. Just because I came in at 8-ish, in which I ate before that time, which was about 7 something all the way to 8. So that's why I didn't wake. That's why I wasn't hungry. It's because I already ate before getting there. Which you probably should do anyways, but I ate like an hour, I guess, when time for the work was already started. Which I didn't know. He just told me to come at 9. Even though I came a little bit early just to try to make sure, but no, it was already started. So I did that, and all I gotta say is that for some reason I wasn't tired. I mean, I was sweating during one time. It was like 1 hour, and then the pressure went away. I think it's because I was just trying to do my best and give it all my all, like that's what you're supposed to do, but like too much that it made me over pressure. And then when I realized I noticed nobody else stressing about it, I just noticed, why should I? So I didn't stress anymore. I just stayed calm. I actually thought of some things, to myself, like if I was putting up a toy or something, I would think if I ever played with the toy as a kid, or what would I be doing at home right now? Like, not like that, but like maybe I could record, maybe I could talk to Connor, or maybe I can fucking do something, or watch a movie, or like, or maybe like, oh, maybe I could see some random person that comes into the store and actually know him or her. I just started thinking some things to myself, doing my job, which actually got me busy, and without paying attention to the time just went fast. I mean, that's a good thing that it just went fast, so I didn't really pay attention. But thank God I didn't look at my phone all the time. So, but like they kind of require you to have like some kind of device to tell you what time it is, because there is like a little piece of paper that you need to know that you have a time thing. But that's kind of interesting. But yeah, like I didn't take anything to eat at all, just because I didn't know what to eat. I thought I could maybe, I thought I could just probably eat something at the store, because it's a Dollar Tree and you have food. But I mean, apparently there's this code and you have to have a manager, and I don't know, that's kind of just scares me away trying to do something like that, because it's like, I need to talk to a manager so I can buy like a $1 item. And I'm like, okay. So I didn't do it, but I mean, I saw other people having all the items, not all of them, but like a couple items like drinks from the store, and apparently the only way you can notify that's actually from the store if there's a receipt on it. I don't know why, but you have to have a receipt on the item you bought from the store to actually say you bought it here. Or something like that, so they don't confuse you, like, oh, did you pay for that? Just blah, blah, blah. So, I understand that, but I don't get why they have to make us use a code-like thing. Plus, tomorrow, I think I should be getting a code, but I'm just mostly scared of just using cash register. But I was just talking to some other people, and I mean, they said they were all scared at first, which is a normal reaction. But after just learning it for a while, I guess you get the hang of it, and you're not too scared anymore. So hopefully it's the same for me. Hopefully I'm not too scared. But that's really it. Now, for congratulating myself on my first day, I went to Walmart, which was like maybe a couple stores down, to the left of my store, and I hear my baby niece screaming over there. God. Anyways, waiting for the baby to stop screaming, and now she's saying "Mama." I bought myself some hot Cheetos because I've been really craving some for about 2 weeks, and I bought myself an iced tea, which is Arizona drinks, but not Arizona. It's like Peace Out. Here, I threw it away, but here it is. I bought this, which is basically like the same thing, but I don't know if it's the same company because it feels like the same company. But I mean, how successful this is. I think it was like a little bit less than $1, because I also bought hot Cheetos for $2, or yeah, $2, and that was like less than $1, so it came up to like less than $3, like $2.95, which was a little surprised because I thought it was gonna be like maybe 3 or 4 or something. Because I'd never seen hot Cheetos that low before, and I was just gonna get the flaming hot Cheetos fries because they're cheaper all the time. But then I saw the originals, which I'd like never get, for a very cheap price, which is surprising to me. So yeah. For the rest of the day, when I got home, my legs were just hurting afterwards, which I know happens after you have a job. You go to your house, and then for some reason your legs are just tired, or something's tired, like your back or your hands or something like that. So, yeah, I was expecting that. So yeah, the rest of the day just kind of had like a normal day, just watch YouTube videos, play the game, and then, yeah. Also, I wanted to record, I recorded Super Mario Super Mario Galaxy, like episode 2, just to see if I could pull it off, like see if I can, like record like a couple, I don't know, hours after work, to see if I wasn't too tired. And for what I did of it, I think I could do it. I mean, today was just one recording just to see if I could do it, and I'm pretty sure I can. So I think I recorded like at 7, which I get off at like 2 or 3, depending, 4, and yeah, just really nice day. Also, I was expecting a package today, but apparently I realized it wasn't going to be today. I ordered off a package maybe like Friday. So, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, the package was sent on like Friday night, and it had to go up to facilities and fly to who knows where on Saturday. And on Sunday, I know the post office doesn't even work. And on Monday, which was Veterans Day, I know for a fact they don't work. So there was 2 unemployed days of mail, which I thought was going to come in today, but apparently when I read the tracking for my package, it was only sent like halfway, because I think I got it from like Florida. So during that whole time, it's still in like some place, and it's coming all the way over here, which I think I'm supposed to get it tomorrow, if not the next day. It feels more like tomorrow, but I don't know. I gotta remember what day it said on the thing. I think it said... No. I'm thinking about another package. I mean, I have 2 packages coming, and I don't even know which one's going to come up first. Maybe both of them will be here at the same time. Like the ones last week. Shadow the Hedgehog and Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4. Maybe. Anyways, I don't know how long this vlog was, even though I'm going to see it after it's over. I'll just see it right now. Yay, it's 20 minutes. So, I guess I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow, because I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow other than work from Dollar Tree for cash register. But tomorrow I can tell you that I don't have to wake up so early, because tomorrow I go into work a little bit later. So, and plus I think it's like a 5-hour work time just to learn how to do cash register, which I'm going to love, because it won't be as long as today. So, anyways, that's about it. So I want to talk about something else, but I don't think there's anything else I could talk about. Other than I was really craving hot Cheetos. I mean, I already basically ate my whole bag, except for like maybe just little smaller pieces now, which happens in bags. So, yeah. Now I'm just kind of wondering, what should I do later, or do now? Should I play more Metal Slug? Maybe I should play Metal Slug 2 at X. But if I do, I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. And I really know go bathroom. I'm gonna edit Super Mario Galaxy. I haven't done it yet. Anyways, sorry, I'm like, seriously, like, I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave comments below, and I'll see you guys later, right? Deuces! So I got it, finally, gotta say. But, yeah, other than that, hello everyone, my name is Exceeding Shadow, and welcome to Wednesday. Now today I just want to point out that today I went to work, and I had to work register. Cash register. I never worked cash register ever in my life. I was really scared of even doing it. Probably not as scared from yesterday, from my first day of working, but scared enough to be scared of cash register, because that's, money related things, and I don't want to be like, oh my god, I would do something bad if I mess up on a number or something like that. Which I messed up like maybe once, maybe twice, but it was just a simple fix, so thank God for that. And I'm not gonna say that there's gonna be a bad one, because it's really not. Probably the worst one there was like an 8-cent one, and all I did was just I told the person to just wait 1 second, and thank God the next person, the next customer was someone that had like one item. So I did that, and I just gave back the 8 cents to the person, and that was it. So yeah, so thank God for that. Now for register, I was really scared, and they kind of threw me on there without really knowing anything. And I guess they thought I knew how to work it for some reason. I told them it was my second day, but they thought it was my second day as a cash register. And then when the manager came up, because I was calling him, telling him what's wrong here. I mean, I told him I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know total cash. I don't know anything like that. So he told me, didn't you remember from yesterday? And I told him, I didn't work register yesterday. I was doing stocking. I'm like, oh. And then he got the idea that I had no clue what I was doing. So it trained me for maybe 10 more minutes, maybe. And I just kind of went by myself, and I was kind of slow paced, and then it just got faster and faster. And then it got slower again because I got tired afterwards, but whatever, that happens. So eventually that happened, and I mean, there's still probably some things I'm probably not sure about, but I just can't think of it right now. But I kind of got the cash, the debit, the credit kind of thing covered. So the one thing that still kind of scares me is the checks. And I did 2 checks today. One I did with the manager, because, I never knew. And the second one, it was with a coworker / manager. So the coworker and I, we were both new on the same day. So this is the second day for us, but she's one day more with like register. So yeah, and we didn't know what to do. We knew half of it, but for the other half we just didn't know. So we had to call manager and then find out it was okay. So we didn't mess up, but we only messed up on one little thing, and it wasn't too big. But she just fixed it, and I was like, easy. For the rest of the day, I just got like angered. I mean, angered of how many people there was. But I was thinking to my head, people are getting out and in of work. You know, like the rush hour, but not rush hour for like eating wise, but rush hour for like going home or leaving wise. So I just had to deal with it. And when I was trying to finally leave to go home, I had to keep working for maybe like 10 more minutes, and no one informed me that I was getting a replacement for me. So I was thinking in my head, I had to do all those, and then finally close up my aisle and say, go to the next register. I thought. But no. So, thank God for that. And then the last thing is that I learned what a teal was. I didn't know what that was at all. And that's one thing I have not even mastered because that was my first day. I just know I have to have $75 in the teal from the beginning and at the end of every shift. But the rest of the money, I have no clue what to do. Just give her it, I guess. But I don't know. So I still gotta try to figure that stuff out, which that's probably the biggest thing for me, except I only have to do it maybe once a day. So, but tomorrow I'm going in at the same time, 1 p.m. and getting out again at 6 p.m. For one time I got in, it was sunny a little bit, I guess, and then for one time I got out, it was like nighttime. You're probably saying 6 is not nighttime shadow. I know, but I mean, the whole daylight saving time is kind of, fucked around with the time thing. So, I got outside and it was all night. So, thank God I only had to walk like 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. So, yeah, and like I say, I actually felt pretty breezy when I finally felt the air. I mean, there was like no air at all inside. It was just normal, I guess. It was just warm to get me in there, So that's a good thing. But yeah, I mostly talked about work today. So let's move away from work, because I know a lot of people don't want to hear me do that. But you probably guys are gonna say, how was work today? Just tiring and not frustrating, but scary for me, just because of the whole I don't want to mess with people's money kind of thing. Because I mean, that was never really my kind of thing I always wanted to get into. I mean, what happens if I like accidentally, I don't know, do something bad, which I don't want to do, but it could happen. I don't want to do that at all. So yeah, that's just one thing that's just super scary for me. But yeah, other than that, it went pretty fine. I mean, the customers got along pretty well. So maybe 2, 3 customers I can remember at best. Some just didn't want to talk at all, and then one was just like, I could tell she was pissy, so I didn't want to bother her, but I had to, So just stuff like that, and yeah, just kind of a nice day. Anyways, oh, and by the way, I didn't have any lunch at all, which I don't know if I was required or not to, but I did take one break, so I knew that for a fact. I had to take a break. And also I didn't have nothing to eat, so the whole time I was thinking about drinking something, I had nothing to drink, so I have to think of something to actually bring myself with the drink. But the thing is, I don't know where to store my stuff. One thing I still have to learn. Anyways, so before I went to work, I woke up, pretty normal day, watching videos. I just really did nothing other than that. So when I got back home, I just relaxed. I watched more videos. I watched the Nintendo Direct, and this is what the rest of the video is going to go through. So apparently Nintendo 3DS and Wii U is getting a system update, especially the 3DS, the biggest one. 3DS is finally getting Miiverse and Nintendo Network, which is finally coming through 3DS, which they promised us like maybe about a year and a half ago, maybe a year, I don't know, ago for us, and we're finally getting it next month. So that's going to finally be exciting, just because I understand next month is like, you know, a year since the Wii U's been out, and it's his holiday season, so I guess I can understand from that. But they're going to give us also YouTube on the 3DS, which would be kind of interesting. And there's also going to be an update for the Wii U, YouTube, and Netflix. They didn't announce it for Netflix, but Netflix did them themselves anyways on their own YouTube channel, which I did watch, by the way. And it looks really cool, the new Netflix layout. It's just that we don't know when we're getting ours. So, I mean, when I mean ours, I mean like Wii U version. For PS3, for Xbox 360. They didn't say Xbox One, but I'm just going to assume it. And I think they said Vita are all getting the updates very, very soon, and all the other consoles will be getting it sometime in the next few weeks or something like that. I don't know. But we're finally getting all that stuff for 3DS. Also, they announced a lot of things for Super Mario 3D World, which I was not, you know, really looking forward to it. I mean, I can wait on another Mario game. But this one's actually pushing the limit. They're getting, like, all the elements from, like, past Mario games, which is crazy. Like, Galaxy, 3D Land. Of course, it's a sequel, but you know what I'm saying. 3D Land, Galaxy, 64, Super Mario World, original trilogy, Sunshine. Yeah, there's a Sunshine reference. They're just putting all kinds of things in there, including the Year Luigi kind of thing, which there's now a Luigi Brothers game. So, remember the original Nintendo Entertainment System game called Mario Brothers? No Super Mario Brothers, but just Mario Brothers. It's the same game, but just different skin, and it's just Luigi. That's what it is. And the only way you can unlock it, if you have the copy New Super Luigi U for downloadable or hard copy, and better yet, if you have save data on your Wii U and Super Mario 3D World, I guess you unlock it, or automatically unlock it, I don't know. And you can play Luigi Bros. So that's pretty cool. So don't expect anything new from that. It's just the same game, but just Luigi. So, you're Luigi. It's just the last struggle to say it's you're Luigi. I don't know if they can do, like, I don't know if Nintendo's going to do, like, a whole entire, dedicate a whole year for a specific character kind of guy. I don't know. They might. Who knows? Because maybe if they do next year, they can have, like, Year of Pikachu, or fucking Bowser, or Ike, Marth, Ness, Donkey Kong, I don't know. Anyways, who knows, it might be Donkey Kong, I think, but I don't know. But, yeah, a lot of things are coming to Super Mario 3D World, which is interesting. I also saw, well, it wasn't really new, because I felt like I saw it somewhere before, which is true, I have. Just the new Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds trailer, even though I already saw it. They kind of told you that there is elements from Majora's Mask into the game, which that's my favorite Legend of Zelda 3D game. So that's going to be kind of interesting. I mean, Nintendo in the past months have not really sold me on some games, but now they're selling me on like last minute kind of things. But honestly, I don't have any money to buy all that kind of stuff, and plus I'm buying things that's like super cheap. They announced some more Pikmin 3 DLC. And the thing is, I don't have any of the past DLC to even announced. But they're giving us like 2 free things, which is fine. Free's good for me. So, yeah. Also, there was one thing they didn't announce, but it was announced by other websites. The video game Nintendo Land has been removed on a Nintendo eShop. and Nintendo has not given a statement why. But a lot of people have been speculating that they need to sell hard copies of Nintendo Land in stores, so they can get money for that, other than just online. And yes, they could probably charge more for the online, but it'd probably be better if they get rid of their stocking for in stores. So I kind of understand that, but then in a way, it makes people feel like they have no opportunity to get it again. It feels like they're scared to get stuff like that, which that's the reason for me in DLC. They're not going to stay there forever. So, anyways, there's probably some other things in Nintendo Direct I'm missing out, but that was mostly the biggest things that they announced. So, the rest of the day, I just watched some more videos. I played one game, which was exactly Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. So, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, I actually used to have this as a kid, surprisingly. I don't know the reason of me getting rid of it, but I could tell you how much I did buy it for as a kid, which is surprisingly one of the many games I actually do remember as buying as a kid. I bought this for $7 as a kid, and you're probably saying, did you buy this game again for $7 exactly? No, I actually bought it for $5. Maybe $4, but I want to say $5. No, let's just say $4. It feels more correct to me for some reason. So, I got Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for $4 on eBay because nobody was looking at the specific game. Even though there was, but I mean, I tried getting one copy before. I lost a bid. It was just too much for me to handle because I was thinking about other bids too. And then there was another one, but that was taking like maybe 2 more days longer. And then there was this one, which is the one like no one bid on whatsoever. And I just bid on one, and then bam, I won. Seriously, no one bid on it. So yeah. Now I want to say that the game, it's still good, it still holds up, but there is some things that do want to nitpick about. Is that the music when you actually racing, maybe because I only picked only one track, which is the very first one. There was like no music whatsoever, which I don't remember in my head that there was as a kid or not, but I can still see how the gameplay and way I was playing this game, I really did enjoy, and it was really still good as a kid. And this game still holds up. I still loved it now. I still think I could play it as an adult. So, I really recommend picking this up if you like racing games or Star Wars in general. If you want to know my honest opinion, get it for the 64 because, well, I would tell you to get on PS1 or Dreamcast. But the 64 feels more right because, well, it's a cartridge game, and these are like unstoppable to break or something. But anyways, that's really it. So yeah, yep. Anyways, that's it for today, I guess. Tomorrow, I have to go back in for more register, which I'm gonna totally be scared again. I could probably get the hang of it again, but there might be some new questions I might have to ask, and I've been noticing I've been asking a lot of good questions, because a lot of people that's been working there, brand new workers, the same time as I have not answered, their questions either, or just don't know either, so I'm asking a lot of good questions, and I'm not even the one that's professional. I'm just a newbie, only worked one other job kind of guy, so. But I'm the person that does ask a lot of questions because they want to know a lot of information so they didn't get anything wrong, so. Anyways, I guess that's it for today. Now, I do want to tell you that there will be another unboxing of, well, this game. There's already a video unboxing for it, but I'm still waiting for my other package, and I did buy one more game, just one more. And I said to myself, okay, that's it. No more. Because I know how much I have in my debit, and I don't have much left. So, whatever I'm going to get on the paycheck for my first paycheck for my job, I'm going to just maybe just buy one game that I really want from GameStop, maybe. If not, I would just leave it alone and just buy some more cheap games. But it just kind of depends. I want to see how much I get for the first week. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, where I tell you how the second day happens, or turns out to be. And I might actually play more Star Wars Episode 1 Racer or something else. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys till then, alright? Deuces! So yesterday I got that perfect awesome gem. And today, when I got back from work... Oh, sorry, let me say that again. When I got back from work, I got another game in the mail. This is the game. Shenmue 2. We got Shenmue 2, and I was going to tell you one thing. It's not in the perfect condition, as you can tell. There's tape around here in the middle, just the middle part. Just because it's cracked in the middle. Now, what I do with cracked games in the middle is that I just put, what do you call it? Tape, just plain tape that's like visible. I think it's just called Scotch tape or something like that. The Scotch tape actually reacts as a clear spot, kind of like how you could do the toothpaste thing with the discs. As a clear spot, other than bouncing it back. Now, it works tremendously fine. I learned it off one video long time ago because I had the same solution, or thing I tried to figure out with my copy of Halo Reach. It's because one of the parts were cracked, just one, and I fixed it by doing that, and I never did it again. So I didn't want to take a chance with that, so I did the same thing, and it worked well. Got it for $5. Now, I didn't get the original case, which I wanted, but I mean, it's $5, so I didn't want to pass it down. So that's another game I got without the case, which really saddens me, but it's true. So yeah, got Shenmue 2, and I did play it for about not 30. I want to say I did play for 30, but it's less than an hour. Yeah. I really like the game for what I played of it. It's I never experienced it myself, but I have seen people play it. Not Shenmue 2 exactly, but I've only seen one Let's Play sort of on it. And Shenmue 1, I had seen those Desh Let's Play that, and I really thought it was entertaining, so I just watched a little bit of Psychotic's Shenmue 2 Let's Play, and really did enjoy what I saw. So months later, I bought it. He's still doing a Let's Play as of right now when I'm vlogging this, and I don't know how close he is to the end or how long the game is, but the game is really great, and I mean, I could tell why a lot of people want a third game, because I just played 30 minutes of it and it was fantastic. But I don't know. I did like it, but I mean, I don't know if there's anything bad about it, but you can tell me in the comments below. Also, today was my third day of working, second day on register though, and I gotta say, I didn't have a hard time at all this time. Thank God nobody got checks. It was only cash, debit, and credit. I probably messed up once by change-wise, and that was really it. That was really it. So, it went pretty fine, but there was one customer that really kind of like took it too far, as in, there's this customer that was buying an M&M's extra large pack, and she saw it right next to all these little candy stuff right next to the register, which I haven't sorted out because the person before me couldn't sort it out either because there's too many people coming in and out. There's only 2 registers all the time open, which is not like 3 or 4, so it's kind of hard to do that. So, this one lady wanted to buy M&M's, extra large M&M's. They would have been $1, of course, right? But there is also these other M&M's that doesn't have extra large on it, and it just says 79 cents, which she thought it was 79 cents. But then there's also these other kinds of M&Ms that was like chocolate bar and all that stuff. So we had to literally go show her to which one she was asking for, which was the exact one. It's like, this is $1, not 79 cents. And she was still complaining about we should have been more organized, even though it was the most organized thing I ever seen. Like, seriously, the bottom one said $1 extra. At the very bottom one, there's nothing else below that. The second to bottom one, M&M's, 79. The top one, $1. There's only 3 stacks here. I mean, like, so she got really, really mad, and I had to try to calm her down, even though she wasn't calming down. I had to get the manager. She had to explain the same thing I told her, and then in a way, she kind of was like, screw it, here's your $1 and something cents. I don't remember what it's told me. It's like probably 3 or 7. And then she said, just keep the change. And the thing is, I had to give her like $4 or $5 back in change, and she didn't care for it. So I just left it. So she was that mad she didn't pay attention to how much she had to actually do it. So, yay! Also, I realized I actually got a customer from yesterday that came by today. I didn't realize it, but yeah, that's pretty cool. That was my first, that I know of, returning customer that I have scanned for or checked out for. That's pretty cool. So today went pretty well job-wise. It didn't feel as long, but it felt okay long. So, and my feet wasn't as tired as the first day. So, it went pretty well. And for the rest of the day, when I got home, I played Mario Kart 7 right off the bat. So I looked on Twitter. My friend Kels Crazy was wanting to race with some friends. So I got on. Of course I win. I'm Exceeding Shadow. If you don't know my history with Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart 7, everyone tells me I'm really, really good at the games, which I have no doubt that I am, because I almost always come in first or second, always, depending on who I'm racing. You could tell countless people like Connor, DBZ, Cows Crazy, Koopalar, Angels, Mr. Phoenix Cross, Zelos 1826, Dove's Deaths. Just the list goes on. It's just a lot of people knows I'm really good at Mario Kart, and some people think I cheat. So the thing is, I don't have AR action replays, or I never hacked my Wii, which I don't know how to. But I do know there's a thing called like Wii Revolution or something like that. That's what the Wii was supposed to be called back then, but I don't know. Yeah, I never had that. And if you look at my Let's Plays, like part 1s of all Wii-like games, like Super Mario Galaxy and, yeah, mostly Galaxy, you don't see that anywhere, and it has to be only on the hard drive, not the SD card. I do know that. But you never see it anywhere on my hard drive, ever, on the Wii. So, kind of makes you think why people keep saying I'm hacking. Same thing for the 3DS version, which is a 7. So yeah, we played maybe 3 rounds, three rounds. So it was a total of 12 tracks. And then I got on YouTube, watched some videos, and I was also watching videos during the race, which is kind of funny. And then that was really it. And I spoke to my friend Connor, which I surprisingly didn't know he was getting on today, but he said he wasn't getting on today until tomorrow, which is pretty nice. He got on today for only an hour, but thanks, Connor. And then I also talked to Anthony. He got his new phone that he wanted, which I didn't. Sorry if I didn't tell you guys yesterday. He was looking for a new phone, but he was looking for a new phone, and he got one today. So it was like a Sony something. It's like the newest phone. So that's the thing. And the biggest thing is that I played was Sonic Lost World. I don't own it, but I downloaded both the demos to the Wii U version and the 3DS version. Now today I played the Wii U version, and I gotta say, the first try, I sucked. I mean, I had no clue what to do. The dash button, spin dash was totally different than what I was expecting. There's a holding running button and just jumping. It just felt kind of different, which I can understand. And I'm not used to that, so I gotta see how the rest of the game is gonna be. But I only could play Windy Valley, and apparently the demo coordinates with the actual game. So yeah, that's pretty interesting too. So that's a thing. And then sorry, I almost forgot what I was gonna say. I kept playing the same level because it was only one, Windy Valley, Act 1 or Episode 1, I don't remember. Episode 1, yeah. Act 1 most likely. I kept playing and playing and playing until I mastered it. Not as mastered as in Bonner Bandy 456, but pretty good. But anyways, that's pretty much what I did for today, and I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow because actually it's pretty late. It's almost 1 o'clock a.m. So, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? Deuces. Well, doesn't that look super cool? And or beautiful. Anyways, hello everyone, welcome back to episode of Let's Vlog. Today is Friday, 15th of November. Maybe I said that wrong. Friday, November 15th, 2013. And today, I'm just going to tell you that, well, I got on Wii U because I wanted to play more Sonic Lost World demo, but the thing is, I remember there was an update for Pikmin 3, so when I booted up the game, it was already updated because I have my Wii U on that feature that's like Spot Pass, that already does it for you when it's turned off. So I did that, and, well, it did that, and all I did was just put the game in and booted it up, and yeah. So I was gonna play the updates, new features in the game, but then I decided just to play the main story because, well, I haven't been in the game, and I stopped on day 11 for some god reason, and the whole day I just played, not the whole day, for 3 hours I just played the whole game, not the whole game, I didn't beat the game, I just played the game all the way through until I got to like day 20, so it's like an actual like good number, and I gotta say, I learned more things about it, and I finally know where Wing Pikmin are, I know where it happened to Captain Charlie, and I know some extra things I didn't know about the game at all was going to be in there, and it was kind of surprising to myself, so that's pretty cool. But I don't know how long the game is, because I'm on day 20, and in the original 2 Pikmin games, 1 and 2, your time limit's only 30 days, which I don't know how long on this game is. Maybe it's higher. I heard that correctly, that it's higher than 30, but I'm not too sure. But it's something I'm kind of curious about. So, yeah. Anyways, so I just played some Pikmin 3 and that was really fun. And hopefully I can beat it before the year ends, because it's about there. It's almost here. It's almost gonna end. But what I did do was I was just trying to decide on what to do because it was my first day off, like on break from working from my job, which that's pretty cool for me. But I mean, I couldn't really decide what to do because I have a lot of things to do. Like I always wanted to play games here and there, but I could not decide other than Pikmin 3. I was going to play Resident Evil 5, but then I thought, let's take an opportunity and play something else that doesn't make me keep feeling like I have to regret keep playing Resident Evil 5. Not saying I hate it, it's just that I don't always want to play it, especially when I play some of these games. I play it at nighttime, which, well, if that game's a horror game, it can kind of freak me out, maybe. So I like to play that game at evening or morning, so it just kind of depends for me. So I started up the game Transformers War for Cybertron. Now, the thing is, I have the downloadable version of this game, and you're probably saying, but Shadow, why do you have the downloadable version of this game? I thought you hate downloadable content games, or downloadable copies. I do, it's just that I got the game for free when I bought the second game a long time ago. It came with a downloadable code, so I redeemed it because it was still active, and I got the game. I never played the game, and I got Transformers Fall Cybertron like 6 months ago, and just because it was on like sale, it was like way cheap, like 10, 15, and I picked it up, and I didn't know that the game, you know, the code was not, you know, it was still active. I didn't know that. So I always wanted the hard copy of War for Cybertron, but the thing is, I can never. Well, I can find one. It's just that it's expensive. Same thing with Transformers Fall Cybertron, except that one was on sale for some reason. So I'm still looking for the hard copy of that. It's just that I said to myself, I have downloadable copy. It's meant to play. You know, it's playable. You know, that's what it is. That's what it's for. So I decided to myself, I'm gonna play it. And I gotta say, I played mostly multiplayer before on the demo of it before in the past. So that's exactly what I did for the first hour. I just played multiplayer on it. And there's one new class I was never familiar with, which was Scientist, because I only had Scout, Soldier, and something else, I forget. Only those three. And I could never use the fourth one, which was Scientist. I never knew about. And a Scientist happens to be a flying Decepticon or Autobot, so that's pretty amazing. And I never used one, so that was kind of new to me. And I was just so used to doing using Scout, the little invisible-looking, bumblebee-looking guys. I always used them all the time, and I used them on this one. And just because I was a noob, but I was a really good noob. I was ranking up like crazy. I think I'm like level 13 now, maybe, if that's even a good thing. I don't know. I was sucking at some times because I'm just not familiar with the playstyle of Scientist, because I was switching back and forth to Scientist and Scout, because the other two I could tell I just suck with them, or they just suck in general. And those two are like probably the best, which I've been noticing because they're bringing the most kills from each multiplayer game. So yeah, I kind of been noticing that, and Plus is my two favorite ones so far. I'm not saying there's more. God damn it. I'm not saying there is more, but I mean, like, there could be. So, Plus, I'm sorry for my baby niece for screaming. I don't know why she's screaming. Anyways, that was it for today. And also, I guess I could say, I forgot, I played the story for the game, Transformers War for Cybertron, and I played the Decepticons Chapter 1 story, which was Dark what was it? Dark Energon is what it was, sorry. And like I said, the game was just, it's really fun. I mean, I only played one chapter, but the chapter itself is long, like a Gears of War chapter kind of long, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty long, but pretty good. So, pretty good. Gotta keep saying that until baby stops freaking screaming. But, yeah, I just watched some YouTube videos. I learned about 2 new channels. One channel I might actually like more than the other because it's a retro gaming channel. It goes retro hunting, and I don't have that many channels to do that. And that's one of my favorite hobbies because that's actually what I do. So, but I'm poor and I don't have a car and I don't like driving, and none of the stores are really close to me, and all retro stores are really hard to find. But I still try. That's the good thing. But you know me, I'm a collector of games that only I want and or think I would like, but whatever. Anyways, I think that's about it. Honestly, I was gonna play Paper Mario Sticker Star, but I decided just to play Transformers because I mean I am playing Resident Evil 5, Pikmin 3, Paper Mario Sticker Star, Warlands with You, which I picked up in like 2 months, same time as Pikmin 3 until today, and Borderlands 2 for like almost somewhat a month. I got to talk to David because I think he's already beaten the game, but I won't care. I mean, if he can help me beat the games, I don't know anything about Borderlands. He can help me. Anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna look out for a copy of Jet Set Radio Future. For some reason, I'm now trying to just grab the cheapest games possible on eBay. That's kind of my new idea. So the cheapest games possible on eBay, and like the games I'm actually wanting on like a retail price, like it's brand new, like Sonic Lost World and Sonic 3D World. Oh, it's Sonic 3D, Super Mario 3D World, and Sonic Lost World. There's a couple other games out there I just can't think of as right now, but there's for sure some. But that's it for me today, and I want to say, go pick up Transformers, Fallout Cybertron or War Cybertron. Really good franchise, I gotta admit, and you will like it. Trust me, it's like what every Transformer fan always wanted as a video game. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Saturday, November 16th, 2013. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, deuces! Okay, so we're back once again, and today I want to talk to you guys about... I don't know! Anyway, today's Saturday. Someone got online on Xbox Live, because I am on Xbox Live, as you can probably tell. I don't know if you can, but whatever. Anyways, I don't even remember what day it is. I know it's Saturday, and it's November, but I don't know what date it is. The 16th. Okay, so November 16th, Friday, whatever. Yes, okay. Now I just want to say that today, I just want to point out, it's one of those days that I thought maybe I can get a rest day, but it's more like a little busy day. A little. The reason why is because it's my first week from working, right? So I was expecting to not work. So what? I didn't go to work. I mean, chores and stuff kind of thing. But I didn't do chores, but this is the thing I'm trying to explain. Now, I got something in my teeth, but it's kind of bothering me. Anyways, now, I woke up, I have no TV, so I can't watch Saturday morning cartoons. So, I had to improvise and just watch YouTube videos. So, yeah. And all the videos I was talking about from yesterday, the Beat 'em Up, Game Quest, The Legend of Wood and Cane videos, I want to say I watched almost all of them. All the main ones, like Game Quest and The Legend of Wood and Cane, but I mean, and also, is the Wii U worth it? Which I already have a Wii U. I just wanted to see his opinion and stuff, and you know, it's totally agreeable. So, anyways, I saw his videos, and they're all pretty fantastic. Just like the Game Chasers and NES Pursuit, and Retro Hunters back when they were still around, but. Yeah, seriously, it was just a pretty good show, so go check them out. Look up the Game Quest or The Legend of Wood and Cane, and you'll find them. Anyways, now today I was trying to talk about is that the work thing. Is that I woke up, my mom wanted me to help her downstairs, so I did a bit, but then every time she told me that, okay, I can go back upstairs and do whatever the hell I was doing. So every time I went back upstairs, and yes, listen to what I just said, every time I went back upstairs, I didn't even get to position of what I was comfortable in, like sitting down or laying down or about to know what I was about to do. My mom calls me again and again and again. So, yeah, of course that gets annoying, but I should have stayed with her all those 3 times. And then I just said, I'm going to stay with you, and for the last one, stay with you, and blah, blah, and tell me what I think. She didn't do nothing for 30 minutes, so I was assuming she didn't need me anymore. So, I went back upstairs. I actually stayed up here for about 20 minutes. And then, man, there's something bothering my tooth really badly. Mostly because I was eating popcorn, but whatever. So, I was just looking around, I guess, on YouTube. You know, Mom tells me that all the stuff we're moving now is that they're all kind of garbage. Which is true. All that stuff downstairs that we moved around was kind of garbage. So we had to put them into the truck, my dad's truck, And then we had to go, once we were done for like, which took an hour and something minutes, we had to drive all the way to the landfill, which I talked about that maybe a couple weeks ago. I want to say 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I want to say 2 weeks ago. Maybe it's Halloween, probably still. I don't know. No, I think it was November already. But whatever. 2 weeks ago, we went to the landfill. We just threw them off, and they're garbage, right? We did the same thing today. It was all perfect and stuff. So it was colder. It was raining a little bit too. So that was a thing. And then I took up my whole morning. Downstairs, I had to move some things around, like TVs, which heavies, like old ones. But we didn't throw any of those good ones away because I told them they were still good at work and all that stuff. So, yeah, I was cleaning and moving stuff around downstairs. And I totally forgot that I had something coming into the mail today. Well, I was hoping it was today, but it was today. It was. Now, I got this game for about, I think, $5 or $4. Now, it's a game that I have so much mixed opinions on it that I just never knew if I ever wanted it or anything. And however, I told you I was just looking up random games I actually do want that's on my list to see how much they are on eBay. Well, one of those games actually were really, really cheap. But the thing is, it didn't come with the original case, which is fine. Like I said, if it was like cartridge games, I'll be totally fine with just the cartridge. But if it's disc games, I totally need to want to have the disc. But I mean the case with the disc in perfect shape, which has a manual. Sometimes. Anyways, today I got. Well, let's go show it. I already wrote it down on my backloggery, and I wrote it down on my just got recently list, and I took it off my wish list, and I actually put it on the list of I beat it. Yeah. Actually, I didn't just beat it. I completed it. Yeah, my completionist rating of play it. Dun 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 dun. Anyways, wow, I still have Star Wars Episode 1 here, which I should really have to put that label, which I've been wanting to do. And post it, but sure, what label? On my 64 games, I have a label, piece of paper label that has the name on the side, like left side, and I just flip it to that side, and I already know what game it is. That's what I do. Anyways, let's see if I can move these. Now, I don't have Dreamcast alphabetical. If I was, it would have been at the bottom, and it's basically at the bottom, so. Alright, here we go. Here it is. I got a copy of Space Channel 5. Yeah, Space Channel 5. Now, this is the case. I kept this case, actually, for a long time. It's not the case it came with. It did come with the case, but it was super thin. Now I'll show you the case it came with, I guess you could say. I mean, this is very thin. Like so thin. It's those kind of CDs like nobody cares about kind of cases. Super thin, right? Because it is. So, sorry about that. So I just put Space Channel 5 on an actual good CD case kind of thing, and it looks pretty good. Other than I don't have the case, I mean the manual and the actual bind and all that stuff that is an actual thing. But yes, I got Space Channel 5, which I'm actually surprisingly, really weirdly close of finishing my Dreamcast collection. Really weirdly. Now, on the Dreamcast, there's not much games there was to start with. It was only a lifespan of 1999. September 9th of 1999. 999, you can never forget that. All the way up to, like, 2001, but I don't know the year that it finished. I need to look that up. my favorite console. I can't remember what year it stopped, but it was only 3 years, so it was 1999 to 2000, and 2001, and that was it. It probably ended September 1999 as well, so maybe 2 years, 3 years and a half, 2 years and a half, I don't know. But everybody tells me it's approximately it's a 3-year thing. I understand that. Now, for the 3 years it was released, they released a bunch of games that was coming out for the 64 and PS2. So, a bunch of games that like relatable to 64 and PS2, or not PS2, sorry, PS2. PS1 was like Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Army Man Air Combat, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tomb Raider, all those kind of games that kind of came out around that time, like, you know, 99 or 98, I guess you could say as well, because they were also ported to the Dreamcast. And then, you know, all the rest all the way to 2001, which was now releasing like PS2, Xboxes, and GameCubes. So, I gotta say, it's pretty interesting. But still, Space Channel 5 was one of those games that was in the 3-year lifespan of the Dreamcast. There's a couple games, you know, I do have for the Dreamcast, but, you know, I know some are actually hard to find, some are just rare to find, and some are just expensive as hell, and then some you just can, like, find easy. Sonic Adventure, anyone can find that easy. Not sealed, but just Sonic Adventure straight up on the Dreamcast, you can find it easy. If you're looking for Dreamcast games, some vendor, or some seller, or just some random collection of Dreamcast games, you're gonna find Sonic Adventure. Guaranteed, most likely. Anyways, I have games like Sonic Adventure 2, I got Sonic Shuffle, Jets Grind, Radio, Choo Choo Rocket, Marvel's Capcom 1 and 2, House of the Dead 2, Soul Calibur, just a bunch of other games I have, and now Space Channel 5. I mean, there's a bunch of good games for the Dreamcast, but I'm still looking for, like Power Stone, Power Stone 2, Shenmue. Those are mostly the biggest ones, but I can't remember all of them right now. There's also like Crazy Taxi, but I already have it for the GameCube. But in a way, I want it again, but then I don't really need it. But anyways, so yeah, now I'm going to tell you that I did beat Space Channel 5 in 3 hours. The first hour, I was struggling to even beat the first level. And then I realized I know it's like a game that you have to remember everything they're doing. So that's why I struggled the first hour. Second hour, I was getting the hang of it. I was beating like the first 2 levels or something like that. And then I finally, like third level, I was beating the game and I beat it. I didn't get a perfect score. I looked up what's the perfect score and I'm like, whoa, no, I can't do that. Like 100% or 99 or something like that. Or 90% or something like that. And I can't do that, no way. So, I just played my best and I got like 40, 50%, I don't remember. But I did beat the final boss, I saw credits and bam. I'm like, never touching that again. And then when I looked up some cheat codes for it, this is what pisses me off the most. You can beat the game by not even playing the game. You're probably like, what? When you play the very first level in the game, why when you finally can control Ulala on her commands, there's a specific code you have to do. It's like auto mode or something like that. And what it does is that the computer player plays for you. Never misses a single beat. Basically 100% the damn thing. And bam, you won the game. All you have to do is that watch it. The only button you gotta press at all is save the game or not save the game. So that's so simple because I actually tried it. After I beat the game, after I did it again, just with the auto mode thing. And I realized once you go auto mode and 100% that thing, bam, you 100% completed the game, and it counts for it. So Space Channel 5, it's a tough game. It's interesting, and you could tell it's kind of dated, a little dated, but the game is still kind of fun, and I can see why there's a part 2. It might, like, continue on to the story, which I saw the end of the story, and I was kind of curious myself. I was like, I could probably see a sequel to this, because, in my head, I know there's already one, so I'm like, yeah, I can see how they expanded the thing. Now, Space Channel 5 Part 2, I don't know if it was released in North America, but I do know it was released for North America on the PS2, and then HD re-released to the Xbox 360 XBLA, Xbox Live Arcade, and PSN. But then I realized what Space Channel 5 game was on the Sega Dreamcast Collection Value 1 for the 360 only. Space Channel 5 Part 2. So now I'm looking for its Dreamcast Collection Value 1, which has Sonic Adventure, Sega Bass Fishing, which that's actually a bonus for me because I don't have that, Crazy Taxi, and Space Channel 5 Part 2. Now I don't know if there's any extra games in there if I unlock anything, but I do know that that's it. But that's actually pretty curious. Has anyone played Space Channel 5 Part 2 or just the first one? I'm like, tell me your experiences. It's actually kind of surprising me that there's this cheat code that you can just beat the game without even playing it. Oh, and if you want to know the best thing, the cheat code is actually also in the second game. That's a little funny. I can tell how the game is hard because I guess it has to be spot on. So I guess I understand that. So I guess thanks Sega, because saying thanks Sega, because I can't comprehend even saying that I could beat the game because it was really hard. I did, but I mean just saying it's really hard. But for a lot of people who think it beat if they play tough games, but still. Anyways, aside from Space Channel 5, which took like the whole day up to like 5 or 6 o'clock, I just had some alone time. I just talking on Twitter. No one was on Skype. I'm still on Skype. Man, I'm just doing this a lot, like breathing. And now I kind of just wondering how much I'll get paid. It's because I have a window of opportunity that my uncle goes to the swap meets, and I haven't been to the swap meet for a year. I remember when I'm not done doing these episodes or series, I should say. I'm not done doing Shadow Gaming pickups. I'm really slow on them. But the very first episode I did a year ago, almost a year ago from this time. In 2 months, it'll be a year. Which I picked up New Super Mario Bros. U, Batman Arkham Asylum, GoldenEye 007, Pilot Wings, which I think I actually just nailed it. I don't know. But, oh, and Yoshi's Island. Yeah, now I nailed it. I beat half of those games. I beat Batman Arkham Asylum. I beat New Super Mario Bros. U. I already beat Yoshi's Island, but, I got the game again for the Super Nintendo, but I count it. So, it's kind of like, I want to go to Swami, but the thing is, I don't know how much money I'll get on my paycheck. Now, the thing is, because it's my first week of working, your check comes in actually for your second week. It's like for work. It's like checking for work. I guess like they want to make sure you're gonna stick with the company, not just just go away after 1 week. Ooh, sorry. Which is, I kind of understand that, but like, just still, like, let's say I worked this whole week. Let's say that, which I did. That paycheck will go on to my Friday's paycheck, and you're probably saying, what happens for the next week? It does the same thing. So next week, if I work all that week, that paycheck week will be on to the next one, and on to the next one, on the next one. So I'm saying, what happens if you quit or get fired? Well, your last week will count as in your last week for sure. Like, let's say, for example, this was my last week of working, right? You think I was supposed to get my check on Friday, which was yesterday, right? No, well, the past week, yes, but not this week. This week will also still be on Friday. It will just be your last paycheck on the last paycheck day. So that's how it works. For Utah, I'm not sure if it's anywhere else though, but that's how it is for Utah. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about that. Now, I did play more Transformers Fallout, War for Cybertron, and this time I actually just played way more of it. I played 3 chapters worth. So you can tell I'm not addicted, but I'm getting into the game. It's really that great. It's something I haven't even put down until I just realized I don't want to go crazy on the game. I just need to relax and understand what's happening in the story, because the more I think about stuff like that, the more possibilities I understand about the story, about other games and other, sequels and prequels and all that kind of stuff. And just the mechanics that could show me what kind of things will be better or worse from the next sequel game, which is Fallout Cybertron, which I haven't played yet, but still. So, I don't know, I'm just kind of that person. Now today I also realized that when I got on Xbox Live, there was a free game, which I thought it would be Tuesday, or not Tuesday, it would be tomorrow, Sunday. Which I didn't realize today is November 16th, which all Xbox Live Arcade free games for the second part of the month comes out the 16th. So today is the 16th. So the free game is Iron Brigade. Now I actually played it. I was surprised I actually played it. That's the thing, because I just wanted to boot it up and see how it was, and I realized I was already playing it, and I played 2 missions of it. And I gotta say, it's a tower defense game, but it's a very well done tower defense game. It's a first-person shooter. No, actually, sorry, third-person shooter. Third-person shooter. Tower defense game. It's very, very simple, a little bit, but very fun and creative. So, very original. So, if you have an Xbox Live Gold membership right now, I recommend actually downloading Iron Brigade. 'Cause, I mean, I don't think anyone downloaded it. That's probably why giving it a shot now. Because, like, oh my god, everyone loves this game, but no one knows what it's about. So, it's probably one of those things. But still, it's a really good game. It's very surprising to me, but still. Now, I also need to start recording more Let's Play videos. It says the thing is, I want to wait until Wednesday. Now you're probably saying, why until Wednesday? Well, on tomorrow, which is Sunday, that's my last day I work, and not the last day I work. The last day I rest until tomorrow, which is going to be Monday, which I work from 7 to 3. That's like my whole entire high school days. And then I do the same thing again the next day, Tuesday, which is 7 to 3. Which, during that time, it's like stocking, but I don't know if they're going to make me stock or they're going to make me cashier. It's kind of wonky. I'm not too sure about that. But you always got to be prepared. And then Wednesday, I don't work, but then Thursday, I do, and it'll be from 1 to 6, so cashier. And then I don't work Friday again, and then I work Saturday, which I think... Yeah, so I have my schedule over here, sorry. Yeah, same time, 1 to 6, so that's going to be kind of interesting. So that's going to be a pretty interesting time. So at this time, actually, next week, I'll already be home. But I'll probably be tired and tell you how my day was. Anyways, I don't know how long this video is, so let me check right now. Damn! That long! Okay. I knew it was long, but I didn't know it was that long. Okay. So let's end the video now, because I'm pretty sure I have everything covered for what I wanted to talk today. Anyways, I guess that's about it. That's kind of what it is. Now, I did. I talked about there was one more package, and for sure, this is actually be my last package I'm buying until I actually get my paycheck for Dollar Tree. I have one more package coming in from eBay. Now, this game, I played the first game. I'm just waiting for the sequel. I mean, the sequel's already been out for fucking years. I just been a weird kid, never picked it up. But I bought this game for $3, and hopefully it's good. 'Cause, I mean, the pictures look great for it and everything. And like, if you want more tips about buying stuff on eBay, go check like yesterday or the other day before that vlog about eBay tips. And I gotta say, I'm excited for the game. I really am, because I really like the original so much. Now I'm gonna let's play it, but I mean, now I just want to know how the sequel is. Which, I don't know nothing about the sequel other than the protagonist is different. I finally got the thing out of my teeth out. And that was the thing that was bothering me. Wow. Anyways, that's about it. Now, like I said, do you guys like Space Channel 5? Or have you never heard of it? Do you want to give it a shot? Or what? I mean, I'm just kind of curious. But anyways, that's it for me for today. And I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow and see how it turns up. And plus, I might need to go to sleep early tomorrow to even catch up on 7 o'clock a.m. Which I need to put my alarm clocks to. God damn it. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the comments below, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow's episode. When, I don't know. But anyways, thank you all for watching. See you guys tomorrow, alright? Deuces.